بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. So welcome to lesson 3 الدرس الثالث from book 2 of the Medina Arabic course. Inshallah, in this lesson we will learn two more of the sisters of inna, as well as a new concept that is totally new to us, inshallah, but I think you will enjoy it. So let's get to business. The first one, lakinna. Lakinna. Okay? Notice how it's pronounced. There's a lam and then an alif. Alif is not written, it's like hada. Alif is not written, but it's understood. So you stretch the la. La-kinna. Kaf with a kasra, noon with a shadda and a fatha. Lakinna. Lakinna. The best way to translate it means but. Conjunction in Arabic, but. Or the conjunction that we know in English. Sometimes you'll see a wa in front of it. A wa. Walakinna. And we already know what wa is. Wa is, it means it's a conjunction by itself. It's and. Now, in English we don't normally say and but. And but. But in Arabic you can say that. Walakinna. Walakinna, and that's fine. And that's fine. So sometimes they will just be lakinna, and sometimes it will be walakinna. Walakinna. Now what do we know? What do we want to know about it? The Arabic definition or the grammar definition of lakinna is harfu istidrakin wa nasb. Harfu istidrakin wa nasb. Okay? You can put alif lam here. You can say harful istidraki. Harful istidraki wa nasb. It doesn't matter. A harf, which is a particle, one of the three parts of speech. Al istidrak. Istidrak is, it means, let's say, imagine the conversation is going a certain way, and you think that the listener is going to assume that's going to continue to go in that direction, but you want to correct him. You want to correct him, and at the same time you want to alert him that the direction of the conversation is going to change a little bit. It's going to change. An English definition of but, they say but is a conjunction, right? A linking word to link two statements. To link two statements. The second statement contrasts the first statement. For instance, if I say, if you say, for instance, I like to eat fish. I like to eat fish, but I hate fishing. But I hate fishing. One would think if you like to eat fish, obviously you would like fishing. But the fact that the two statements are kind of like in opposite directions, you can use but there. You can use but there. Okay? For instance, you want to say, let someone asks you a question, where are your two kids? Where are your two kids? So you want to say that one is at home and the other one went out. The other one went out. So you can say, my son is at home, but my daughter went out. But my daughter went out. The but. Because you would think that both of them are at home. So because there's a difference there, you use the conjunction but. The same exact thing in Arabic. Same exact thing in Arabic. So harfu istidrak translates as an adversative particle. Adversative particle. Again, you're making two statements. They're being joined with lakinna or walakinna, but they're kind of opposites. Kind of opposites. One nasb. Nasb meaning it makes the mubtada, or it takes a word and makes it mansub. Right? Just like inna. Remember what inna does? It enters onto a jumla ismiya, a nominal sentence. It makes the mubtada mansub and the khabar marfu'. Lakinna does the exact same thing. Lakinna does the exact same thing. So we will look at some examples now, inshallah, of lakinna. And keep in mind the meaning of it, as well as the amal, the effect it's going to have on the sentence. So here comes a few sentences. So we say الرجل غني الرجل غني ولكنه ولا remember it's like alif there ولكنه بخيل. بخيل means stingy ولكنه بخيل. الرجل غني, the man is rich, ولكنه, but he, and keep in mind, this is what? This is a damir. Just like we put a damir, we said inni plus ana is inni or innani. Inni plus huwa is innahu. So lakinna plus huwa is going to be lakinnahu bakhilun. ولكنه بخيل. So let's look at how it's used. The man is rich, but ولكنه, here we use the waw. ولكنه بخيل. But he is bakhil, he is stingy. We could have eliminated the waw and just said الرجل غني لكنه بخيل, and that would be fine. Okay. Another example. بلال مجتهد ولكن خالدا كسلان. خالدا كسلان. So look at this. Bilal is mujtahid, hardworking. ولكن, but Khalid, alright, is lazy, kaslan. So why did we use lakinna? Because if you say that Bilal is mujtahid, you would think that Bilal is mujtahid, and you would want to think that Khalid is also mujtahid, because you're talking about hardworking people that are hardworking. So Bilal is mujtahid, you're thinking that okay, Khalid is going to be mujtahid as well, right? Because these two people are in your mind. Okay, these two people are in your mind. But you use lakinna because the listener has to be alerted that is not the way you expect the second statement to be. وَلَكِنَّ خَالِدًا كَسْلًا. Here we would say that Khalidan is ism lakinna, and Kaslanu is khabaru lakinna. Similarly here, the damir is ism lakinna, and bakhil is khabaru lakinna, and so on. Let's look at another example. أخي متزوج ولكنني okay, ولكنني, so there's alif here, shadda here, lakinnani. Alright, remember lakinna plus ana is lakinnani. You can also say walakinni with one noon, just like you can say inni and innani. Walakinnani or walakinni. Remember, you can remove this noon here. Walakinni azab. Okay, azabun. Azab means single. Azabun, single. أخي متزوج ولكنني عزب. Where is the ism of lakinna? It's the ya al-mutakallim. Okay, and the khabar of lakinna is azabun. It's azab. We'll look at two more examples. Okay. Here it is. Actually, let me erase this so we have more space. سيارتي. Okay. همزة الشدة السيارة, right? سيارتي قديمة. ما معنى قديمة؟ Old. My car is old. ولكنها. Now you would think if a car is old, then it's what? It's old and weak, right? You normally think old and weak. It's not too often you expect something to be old but still strong, right? But I'm saying ولكنها قوية. But it is strong. قوية. ولكنها قوية. My car is old, but it is strong. So the ha is the ism lakinna, and قوية is the khabar lakinna. Remember, the khabar stays marfu'. This is in a state of nasb or mansub, we can say. But because it's mabni, we don't say it's mansub, we say it's in a state of nasb. And the last example I'll give. And it's a little bit similar to the one before, but there's something that you need to observe. حامد مجتهد. حامد مجتهد ولكن. Remember, you can take off the waw. You can say lakinna. You can take it off. The book sometimes gives the waw. ولكن صديقه, but his friend. صديقه كسلان. His friend is lazy, kaslan. Okay? What I want you to notice here is, where's ism lakinna? Where is ism lakinna? Is it this whole word, صديقه? No, it's not. It is just, remember, صديقه is made up of two words, مضاف and مضاف إليه. صديق and who. So this word صديق, right, which ends on the qaf, that is the word that is mansub, and that is ism lakinna. And because it's mansub, it took a fatha. صديقه. It could have been صديقه, right? But instead, we put a fatha and we make it صديقه. Why? Because of lakinna. It makes the mubtada mansub, and it's called ism lakinna. This ha is just a damir, right? And it's the mudafun ilay. So we have a mudaf and a mudafun ilay. Remember, we said that the mudafun ilayhi doesn't really carry along a lot of weight in terms of i'rab. صديقه. Kislan is now khabaru lakinna, and it's marfu'. Okay. Now I'm just going to give you a quick chart of some of the show you what happens when you add lakinna, and it's just like inna. If you go back to the first chapter where it has inna plus ana, inna plus huwa. Okay, so lakinna plus ana is lakinnani with two noons, or it could be lakinni, right? There will be a shadda al-kasra here, right? I'll put the kasra behind this. Okay, lakinni. Here was lakinnani. This was a fatha and then a kasra on the second noon. Lakinnani. Lakinna plus anta is lakinnaka. Okay, it could be lakinna ki if it's anti. Then it's gonna be lakinnahu, or lakinnaha. The plural, we have lakinna plus nahnu, lakinna. Okay, lakinna, look at this alif here. Lakinna or lakinnana. لكننا. Two variations, both of them are correct. If it's أنتم, it's going to be لكنكم. لكنكم or لكنكن. لكنكن. Okay, the kum becomes kunna. Let me put it in here. Okay, لكنكن. If it's hum, it's going to be لكنهم. And if it's hunna, I'm going to write over here, لكنهن. لكنهن. Okay, so you need to be able to formulate those.